Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and give me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification, and I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. $40-ish and $100 range. Most of these way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores, just like the one I got for you guys here today. Hesitated pulling the trigger on it back when I first started seeing it, finally got it, and let's go ahead and talk about Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. I love the color of this bottle. I like the presentation on all of this this style of Banana Republic. The atomizer cap is nice and heavy. It's like black chrome or a dark gunmetal. The atomizer itself doesn't squirt out a whole lot of juice, but there's something satisfying about it because it's such a fine mist. So this is tobacco, obviously. But along with that tobacco, there's this nice dose. I feel like you're going to hear the train in just a second, so forgive that. There's a nice dose of like coconut. Along with that coconut is that tonka bean, giving it a real vanilla kind of accord. A little bit of spiciness and some nice sweet fresh fruit up top. It's like plum and pear. You can't really detect, hey, that's pear, or hey, that's plum. There's just a little bit of a sweet fruitiness up top, perhaps maybe leaning a little bit more in the pear direction, but that unique coconut vanilla combination on top of that tobacco leaf is just kind of intoxicating. This is unisex, straight down the middle, easy to like by anybody, any age. It's a little bit more playful. This isn't some kind of serious fragrance, but it's a little more playful. And in my opinion, it's almost like a niche idea, but in a safe way. It's not some kind of real experimental or off the charts kind of a smell, but it doesn't really smell a whole lot like everything else. It's not like an oriental spicy tobacco or anything. There is some spice in this. Not sure where it's coming from, but there is a touch of like warm spicy in there, along with that nice smooth coconut tobacco vanilla combination. The sweetness coming from the fruit up top. I think the sweetness coming more from the fruit than it is the vanilla almost. The vanilla is giving it that creamy texture with the coconut and the tobacco leaf, and then you got the fruit kind of being the sugar on top of it. The performance on this is right at, I'd say, slightly better than average. Just slightly. Not quite enough for me to notch up the scale rating that I'm going to give this thing, but it's slightly above average. Solid 5.5 hours. The projection isn't far. It's pretty reserved, so it's office friendly. This thing is awesome for the cool weather. If there's like a cool night and it's not like cold, but it's a nice brisk evening, this thing is absolutely perfect for that. It's good for like date night or something like that. It's just a subtle, cozy, creamy, sweet tobacco fragrance that I have been really enjoying wearing lately. My rating on this, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, which is really solid for a fragrance that doesn't perform so much more than average. Some of you guys, I could see some of you guys getting 7 or 8 hours out of this, no doubt about it. Just on me, it's more like 5 or 5.5 hours, but that's just me. So just take, a lot of the times, take my performance with a grain of salt, because some fragrances just don't last on me for a long time at all. And some of you guys, like, it just lasts all day long for whatever reason, and I kind of get jealous because sometimes I don't, because if I don't like the fragrance and it hangs out on me all day, that kind of stinks too. No pun intended. So yeah, this thing is a winner. $20 is really, really, really hard to beat this thing. For 20 bucks, the tobacco and tonka bean, it's not like overly synthetic. There is nothing, to me, there's nothing nauseating, no nostril burning, no nothing like that going on in here. The quality of the ingredients is middle to slightly above, like middle of the line as far as the ingredients of the oils that they use in this thing. Is pretty good quality. It really is. It's decent quality in this thing for such a inexpensive fragrance. These Banana Republics have really been impressing me. I haven't really smelled a whole lot of them before, and I'm just like now diving into the house and really, really enjoying it a whole lot. But man, I can't say anything but good things about this particular fragrance. I would say any age range could enjoy this thing. It's a little bit playful, but I think even a mature man could, you know, pull this thing off. Mature woman, because it is a unisex fragrance. So this thing is just good for anybody, pretty much. So great gift idea. I'll probably be wearing it in the summer here, out of the shower or whatever, some kind of climate control environment. I'll find an excuse to wear that thing, keep it in my routine. I got the dry down in my hand. It gets a little bit spicier in the dry down, hanging on to a little bit more of that vanilla and spiciness, and the tobacco almost gets a little drier in the dry down, it seems like. In the opening, it's like, it's not like moist, but it's not super dry. When this thing hangs out for a little while on your skin, the tobacco gets a little bit drier, spices come out a little bit more, and the creamy vanilla hangs out nice. It's about as loud, the vanilla is about as loud as what it was in the opening. So that's really good. And that's my final thoughts on Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.